Ever felt like someone was watching you? Even when you're alone? This isn't just paranoia. Tonight's story will make you think twice before turning off the lights. And trust me, you won't sleep easy after hearing this. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Do you believe in the unexplained? In the things that hide in the dark corners of our world? Because tonight's story is not just creepy, it's unsettlingly real to those who've lived through it. This is the tale of the Watcher in the Window, a story that will haunt your thoughts long after it's over. Stay with me, because what starts as a simple, innocent bedtime story quickly spirals into something far more sinister. It began on a quiet October evening. Jessica, a 25-year-old living alone for the first time in her life, was finally getting used to the creaks and groans of her tiny apartment. The neighborhood wasn't great, but rent was cheap, and the view of the park across the street made it feel safer. But then she noticed something odd. It started small, just a shadow in the window of the abandoned building across the park. She brushed it off as nothing, probably a trick of the light. But the shadow didn't go away. Night after night, it was there, unmoving, always in the same spot, as if watching. Jessica told herself it was nothing. You're overthinking, she thought. But then it moved. At first, it was just a slight shift, a flicker, almost imperceptible. But Jessica saw it. She tried to convince herself it was just her imagination, but deep down, she knew better. One night, unable to shake her unease, she grabbed her phone and zoomed in on the window across the park. Her heart stopped. There was no mistaking it now. A figure stood there, shrouded in darkness, its face hidden. Jessica could almost feel its gaze piercing through the glass, straight into her soul. She told her best friend Mia about it the next day. Mia laughed it off. "It's probably just some weirdo squatting in the building," she said. But Jessica wasn't convinced. Things escalated quickly. The figure started appearing at different windows in the building. Sometimes it was on the second floor, other times on the fourth, always watching. And then the knocking started. Late at night, just as Jessica was about to drift off to sleep, she heard it, a soft, deliberate knock on her front door. She froze, holding her breath, waiting for it to stop. But it didn't. The knocks came again, louder this time. Summoning every ounce of courage, she tiptoed to the door and peered through the peephole. No one was there. Jessica couldn't take it anymore. She called the police, but when they arrived, there was no sign of anyone. No footprints, no evidence of anyone being at her door. They dismissed it as a prank, but Jessica knew better. The figure wasn't just across the park anymore. It was closer. That night, as she lay in bed clutching her phone for comfort, she heard it again. Not a knock this time, but a scraping sound, like nails dragging across her window. Slowly, she turned her head toward the sound, and there it was. A pale, gaunt face pressed against the glass, its hollow eyes staring straight at her. She screamed, but when she blinked, it was gone. Jessica didn't sleep that night. By morning, she was ready to pack her things and leave. But as she stepped outside, she found something that made her blood run cold. Sitting on her porch was a single Polaroid photo. It was a picture of her, taken through her bedroom window. Jessica moved out that same day, leaving behind everything she couldn't carry. She never found out who or what had been watching her. Some say it was just a stalker, a flesh and blood person with a sick obsession. But others believe it was something far darker, something not of this world. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. Jessica's story is a chilling reminder that sometimes the scariest things aren't the ones hiding in the shadows. They're the ones watching, waiting, and standing just outside your window. Ready for more chilling tales? Watch the next story. It's even scarier than this one.